University of Memphis men's basketball program is in the AP poll for the first time this season at number 23, one spot behind number 22, Virginia, the team that they will play tomorrow night inside FedEx Forum. So, hey, we don't have to spend any part of, well, actually we might. What if they lost a one-point game to Virginia tomorrow night? Then we would be right back where we were. Are they going to be in the AP poll next Monday or fall out? Let's not worry about it. For now, they're in.
Yep.
And it actually matters. It's a big deal.
It is.
I hate it when people, you see this every once in a while, people say, the polls don't matter. You're wrong. They do matter. They matter a lot. They guarantee that your highlights get showed, that your scores are on tickers. I say this all the time, like the default scoreboard in my CBS Sports app or ESPN app.
Yep.
College
top
basketball,
25,
top
yep.
25. So if you're ranked, you have a number beside your name, people see your scores. They know what you're doing. If you don't, you're largely operating off of the national radar. And so Memphis, for the first time this season, will not have to operate off of every game Memphis plays now will be on every scoreboard in America as long as the Tigers have that number beside their name. And I really do think that the attention that Memphis has gotten, not just the resume Memphis has built through its first 10 games, but the attention Memphis has gotten by winning notable games so regularly when a lot of teams aren't even playing notable games regularly, helped a lot. I could break down the resume for you and explain to you why I think Memphis should be ranked. I did that last week. I did it earlier today. But ultimately, you do need – I think it's helpful when you've got other voices that matter in college basketball, or at least that carry some level of notoriety in college basketball, saying, hey, Memphis is good.
Yep.
So, like, when Seth Davis says that or John Rothstein says that, you know, those are people who have no connection to Memphis, no connection to Penny Hardaway. They're just watching basketball. And they say, man, Penny Hardaway's got a real team. And they're complimenting Penny's coaching decisions, and they're complimenting his roster construction. All of that matters. It creates really a lot of the narratives around Penny Hardaway have changed as this season, and really the past few seasons, have unfolded. Like, people used to, I think, almost wait for goofy stuff to happen so they could say, well, this is what happens when you hire a high school coach. And now all that's over. When's the last time you heard somebody refer to Penny Hardaway as a high school coach?
No, years now at this point.
I haven't heard it. You used to couldn't go 2 days without hearing
right.
it. That doesn't come up anymore. You know, there's still, like, the Mikey Williams thing ain't great and some other stuff that happens. Like, there's always some stuff going on in the Memphis program. But I think largely, broadly speaking, Penny Hardaway is now taken seriously as a high major college basketball coach.
No question.
I think, and it's not just because he can recruit or he looks cool and different than most coaches. Like, I think people actually think, no, this guy can run a basketball program.
Mm-hmm.
This guy can coach a basketball team. This guy can run a practice and coach a game. He's really changed. He's earned it. He's earned it.
Yep.
Whether you think, because this was not, when Memphis hired Penny, it was incredibly popular in Memphis. It was not popular outside of Memphis. People thought it was goofy. Like, I wrote a column explaining why it was smart, and the responses were mostly, no, you don't know what you're talking about. In fact, that column used to go, if you could ever find it, the column I wrote from Penny Hardaway's introductory press conference, go look at how many quote tweets it has.
Interesting. I got to go find that.
Because every time something would go wrong early in the Penny Hardaway era,
oh, I thought this was supposed to, yeah, right.
people would retweet it and be like, oh, I thought you said this was smart. Oh, I thought you said this was going to work. Ha, ha, ha. This is hilarious. Well, now where are we at? I'm not
back in the AP top 25, baby.
That's right, Bennett.
Yep.
That's right. That's right. I'm not saying it's been smooth sailing all the time, but Memphis basketball's in a good place right now.
Yes, it is.
Look around the country. Louisville basketball's not in a good place right now. They tried to hire an alum. It did not go well. Michigan hired an alum. It has gone well, but it's not going well right now. They almost had to fire him last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's going well for Memphis.
Yep.
Big game tomorrow night. It's a good time to be a Tiger.
Yes, it is.
It's a good time to be a Tiger, Bennett.
GTG.
GTG.